Sorry about all of that. Me up and leaving without letting you guys know what was going on. Well, put it this way, my friend wanted me to go and see them, so I did. Because it's been a while since I've seen them, since forever, feels like. So I went to catch up on them, see how they're doing, hang out, and so on and so forth. So now I'm officially back. And I have not touched my game since I ended the live stream. I do want to do one more thing real quick. Checking my one app on my phone real quick. I know that's not right. I know that's not right. But we'll see by tomorrow.
Aaron Hicks. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Oh.
2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voight.
For the Yankees.
3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Clark is camped under this one. One gone. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. A base hit in his first trip. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. De La Rosa onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Clark. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hicks going back. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot
all the way
to
around.
straightaway center. Number 492 now for his career as they take the lead 4-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ready to take his hacks again. Anthony Clark as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hicks going back at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Career home run number 493, and it's now 5-3.
I'll just some oxymoron for you.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
No, what? And it's about the movie you watched.
Yes. At the end of it, they've got like proton packs on, and they got them ready to fire. Dude looks over at him, "You sure we're going to do this?" He said, "Yeah, it's going to be a fun night." They got five ghosts in front of them, all carrying cutlery. And that's where it ends.
Nice. Want to see this hit?
Hi.
Want to see this hit?
Go for it.
Well,
That's
you
my
have a great
perfect
night in
pass.
hockey. He scored 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Evidently not.
At the
All right, I
plate
get
now,
it.
Pedro Cortez.
I know, right?
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what you're...
Anthony Clark.
Oh, the bases are
again as he
loaded.
looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Ooh. Ooh. Alright.
Comes set, the 0-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Hicks is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by...
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The O's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mariano Vasquez gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Hector Rondon closes the door for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan Plesac.
That lineup killed me for that grand slam. Of course.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Standing in, Jimmy Palmeiro. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves...
Stepping into the box, Anthony Clark comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 494 for his career, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket, runs scored in ribbies, runs scored in ribbies, and this guy's the best in the business right now.
Stepping in now, Pedro Cortez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Clark. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Now here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Back goes Stanton, still going back. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left, career home run number 495, as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
At the plate, Pedro Cortez. As he rips it on the ground to second. Torres has it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready once again, Anthony Clark, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This is line to left.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
In front of Stanton, it's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres.
The second baseman, Glaber Torres.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hello, thank you for joining.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge.
Just got the call to go.
Alright.
Now we got 2.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5 innings complete. Baltimore's out in front, 5-4. Anthony Clark will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Looking up is Hicks. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 496 on his career, and it's now 6-4.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game.
Hang on, I'll be right back. Yeah, the dog had to use the bathroom, so taking a moment to keep an eye on him. I'm back.
Heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that at the baseball game.
Standing in now, Pedro Cortez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Anthony Clark will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch of the at-bat, fouled off.
Hey, clutch out for us right here. Your turn, kid. Here we go.
Hard hit ball to second. Torres scoops it up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
7-4 the final finish today. The Orioles posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. David Hess records his 14th winning decision of the season. Corey Kluber was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Hector Rondon hammers down the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
That ground out ball. That screwed me. I need to get down to the 70. I need to get that 70. Even it out with the right. Nice. Not nice for the Red Sox, though. But hell with it.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. The O's have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Luis Cessa gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now batting, Jimmy Palmeiro, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. So striding in, Anthony Clark. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left, and he's up to 497 on his career. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Oh, the pressure's on now.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Oh, that was close.
Into the box now, Pedro Cortez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll come in here at 250. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready for another chance? Anthony Clark. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. Career home run number 498. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow. That's high. That's out here, definitely. Wow.
Into the box, Pedro Cortez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini moving back, and that one is gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Now at the plate, Torres.
The batter, the second baseman, Glaber.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 1-1 on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The O's lead this thing 4-1. Now to the plate, Anthony Clark, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously bitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Masahiro Tanaka takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Masahiro Tanaka. Now batting, the third baseman, Pedro.
To the plate now, Pedro Cortez. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Tanaka typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
The 0-1 offering.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
1-844-3-4-0-0-1-0-9.
Hang on, I'll be right back. My dad asked me get him a bandana. So. Oh, got the sword. Alright, I'm back.
Nothing into the pitch. A foul tip held onto behind the plate, and he comes through with a big strikeout here to retire the side. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Luke Voight, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Wow.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Hey, all right, here we go now.
And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Voight gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right there.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in to try it again, DeAndre Rudolph.
First baseman, DeAndre Rudolph.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1-0 the count. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Come on, John Means. Come on, pitcher.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1.
Wow.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Unable to find the zone with a slider.
Nowhere to put anybody.
Come on.
2-1 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Ready now, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Nice. Now just strike him out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the stretch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Strike him out.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over.
Nice.
I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding in, DJ Stewart. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Number 24.
First offering on its way. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Wednesday, 3:22 p.m. 18143.
Anthony Clark will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Popped him up.
Ah, fuck me.
Torres has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up Glaber Torres
The second baseman.
as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two and two. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Clark comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Voight. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still... Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging.
Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 8th and... So stepping in, Anthony Clark. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
Not close
just
enough.
missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze. 8-4 the final this afternoon. The Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Nice.
Our final line score this afternoon.
2 popped in that game. Now we gotta worry about the Boston Red Sox. That's unfortunate. $675. Yep.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox. The O's look for their 7th straight victory next. Carlos Rodon is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Palmeiro. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the
Wow,
that I can think of.
That's a
he's
blunt.
With no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get
That's
your
a
outing
blunt.
underway on the mound.
That was a blunt. Wow.
So digging in
He
now,
did out
Russell
fucking
Hitchcock. He'll
perfect.
get to take his first cuts here.
Russell Hitchcock.
From the belt, the pitch. Rodon has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career, and over that time he's allowed exactly 1.5 base runners per inning. That's well above where you want to be in that category. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's quickly 0-2. At the plate, Anthony Clark comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Taylor is there, and he has it for the out. Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So
I popped
sliding into the
out.
box, Anthony Clark. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a swing, high drive, left field, out of here. A solo shot here to left. One away now, as that's career home run number 499. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
499. Holy shit. I'm like 499. Oh, that was nice.
Stepping in now, Pedro Cortez.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 here in the early.
Digging in once again, Anthony Clark. First pitch of the at-bat is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Taylor at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And this throw gets away from him. Up next for Chicago, Jesus Aguilar comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Alberto trying to get there, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now. Anthony Clark will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And it's fouled away.
That was fast. Wow.
Cisco on 3rd. Palmeiro on 2nd. Hitchcock on at 1st with nobody out.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, you like the can up there, huh?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul.
Oh, wow.
Hey, like the can right there. Square it up.
The 0-2 once more. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. He gets there to make the catch.
God
but this
damn
should bring
it.
home a run as the runner tags from 3rd. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him.
So here's Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman,
This is in the air out to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Come on.
Anthony Clark earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
500.
500 home runs. A huge moment in his amazing career.
Oh, it really is, Matt. The 500 home run club is a super exclusive group of the best power hitters ever. So this is just great to see. Congrats to him. I'm pretty sure we're looking at a future Hall of Famer right now. His career has been absolutely remarkable to follow, and I'm happy to see him eclipse this magic number. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career.
Sack fly, but still. Pop out, fly out, sack fly, 2 home runs, 2-4. God damn it. I rested. Red Sox 20.5.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox. The Orioles are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next.
Hopefully.
Michael Kopech, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Striding in, Jimmy Palmeiro. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Baltimore, the designated hitter.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Palmeiro.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue.
Stepping in, Anthony Clark. First shot for him. Here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a seat.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Number 501 for his career. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicki Del Monico. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Hawka over at second. Del Monico is over at first with 1 away. Oh, and a horrible swing there as the count moves to 2-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
To 2-2 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
3-2 pitch. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
At the plate now, Joaquin Ferreira, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-1. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So striding in, Jose Rondon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Rondon, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Digging in, Anthony Clark. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Right down the middle. Nice.
Finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now batting.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pedro Cortez, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Here's the first pitch to him. Trey Mancini is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Looks like I got a little bit of it.
Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Nice work, nice work.
Now batting, right fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Fouled away. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Good pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go. Right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-2, here it is. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across.
Welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Tim Anderson, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he popped him up. Alberto over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with one away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. In now, Anthony Clark. He singled his last time up.
Anthony Clark.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. There goes Taylor to the track. Gone! It's
Grand
a
slam.
slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Anthony Clark will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 7 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Anthony Clark will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game.
Hey, come on, big dog, get the pitch. Nobody's better.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the high and gone. An absolute bomb.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch. Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The O's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Mariano Vasquez hangs win number 11 on his line. Michael Kopech permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.
Damn. I'll probably be back some other time. I don't know when again. Hopefully soon. I don't know if I'll do what I've been doing. Probably more on weekends. But I took a lot longer break than I should have. But that was worth the wait. But I'm gonna end it here. Save data. And I will catch you guys in my next stream. When? I don't know. But hopefully soon.